Easter Sunday, and Christians across the Southland and around the world are making the resurrection of Jesus Christ.
There are many services being held today, including one on the beach. KCAL 9's Tena Ezzeddine live in Manhattan Beach, where there was a sunrise service just wrapped up a short time ago. Tina?
Yeah, it has wrapped up, but why would you not want to stay to take in the glorious view from Manhattan Beach of our lovely Pacific Ocean? And that's exactly what a few of these people here are deciding to do, with a cup of coffee, some chat with some friends, and just take in the beautiful fresh air and the sights of the Pacific Coast and Manhattan Beach. So the sunrise was at 6:20 this morning along the coast, the beginning of a beautiful new day, and people showed up for a non-traditional, you could say, Easter service along the sand with the beach chairs and a speaker, a guitarist, all with the backdrop of the ocean. This service was being held by the Manhattan Beach Community Church. And for those of you that started thinking, does it seem like Easter is a little bit later than usual this year? You're right. And that's due to the fact that it falls on the first Sunday following the first full moon, and that's after the spring equinox. I was speaking with some of the people here. They were telling me that on average about 200 people show up for this service. They've been doing it for 40 years, minus the last 2 years because of the pandemic, but they usually average about 200 people. I would estimate about 150. That's kind of what the pastor and some of the other people out here were estimating. About 100 people showed up. 150 showed up today, so that's pretty good considering the fact that they weren't even sure who would show up because people weren't sure it was going to be on, given the fact that the last 2 years it had been put on pause, if you will, because of the pandemic. So they were happy to see that, and many of the people that did show up for the music and for, you know, just the joy of being together, they're not necessarily from the congregation. They're from Manhattan Beach and other areas around as well. So it was a message of just letting people know that there's beauty everywhere if you choose to look for it. Take a listen.
Every farmer that has ever sown a seed in a field, it doesn't take faith. They know that the seed will grow. The miracle is knowing that it can happen for you. So I think that, you know, we see the grain, we see the life return every year, particularly in this part of the country where it's just so verdant and green.
Back now live. Couldn't pass the opportunity to just bring you in for this moment of beauty here on a Sunday, whether you celebrate Easter or not. It is a lovely day. The surfers are out, the waves are looking beautiful, the air is fresh, and what a great moment to just take pause, bring in the Sunday, enjoy the sunrise and the coast. So happy Easter to all of our viewers if you celebrate. Also Passover as well, and Ramadan Kareem, Ramadan Mubarak for our viewers as well. And happy Easter and all to everybody back in the studio from the lovely Manhattan Beach this morning on a Sunday. Back to you in the studio.
What a lovely way to start the day. Tina, thanks so much for that.